Pebbles, it's Wayne again here, and we're back with another Rockin' Reviews. Today, we're going to take two movies, Girls Trip, Rough Night. Two chick flick comedies, very similar, almost too similar. I mean,
no, this is a chick flick, so I think I'll be rocking this review today. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Mrs. Rockin' Reviews, here to review
one thing,
Girls
wait.
It's a chick flick. Why you want to review this anyway?
Yeah, what? We have to do it together because it's I pay for the movies, right? I pay for it.
That don't say anything.
It says everything.
Alright.
So it's either we do it together or we're not doing nothing!
Yeah, you'll sleep on the couch.
I'll throw this in at the beginning. But big ups to Lee.
Shut up, bitch, we wavy.
From Double KTV.
Big up yourself, Lee.
Because he lent me his camera to shoot a collab that we're doing, and we're using it to shoot this review. And
Thanks,
it's best.
Lee.
So, big up yourself, Lee. Alright, so. What?
Nothing. This is your show, so continue.
Earlier, the show get taken over by Mrs. Rockin'.
It technically did not get taken over because you intrude and
I intrude.
you come in and you say, include me too now.
No, but
Here we
seriously, I wanted to review this movie, and because this movie has a specific cast, it has a specific audience, target audience, there's a specific message, some might even say there's a specific agenda. I wanted to bring a female perspective into the review, and who better than Mrs. Rockin' Reviews.
Hi.
So we're going to take two movies, Girls Trip, Rough Night, very similar plots. There were even some articles on it. And we're going to break them down and see which one is the best. And by the best, I mean, you know, the funniest. I mean, none of these movies, neither of these movies Oscar worthy or anything. Just, you know, but
One was definitely better than the other. I can tell you that.
Okay, we have to global the audience now. We have to break it up.
That's how you capture the audience. This is the attention grabber.
But before we start, let me just get this one thing right. Right. So we cannot do this review without this in the background.
Thank you,
somewhere.
Roland. This video is not sponsored, by the way.
Right. Because all the woman real salty boy. Well, it's salty. In one of these movies more than the other, some real salty woman. Salty. Like every time a certain man come on the screen, it's like I lie?
Well, I was hitting you in the cinema and I was like,
yeah.
You hearing this right now?
Salty.
Because
anyway,
it was really funny.
Girls Trip and Rough Night. We're breaking it down into three categories. We're talking about
Characters,
and
plots,
and
humor,
and we leaving out two specific categories, which are
cinematography and audio.
because
If
why?
you're looking for that, hard luck.
All you do is subscribe to the channel because this one running there. I love all you. If all you don't like it, you know.
I say hard luck. I didn't say unsubscribe.
Anyway, let's go into this review. Bah!
Okay.
Both
that's
movies
okay.
are very similar in the fact that there's a core group of friends who were friends when they were younger, and they, throughout the years they stopped spending time with each other, and the movie is basically about one last night or one last weekend of having fun and reconnecting as friends. And hijinks ensue in both films, and that is the plot of both movies. They have some small differences. Most notably, the cast. One cast is predominantly white, Caucasian, with a little sprinkle of dark chocolate in there. Not confused, dark chocolate.
I thought you was talking about
no,
the
we're talking about the
Australian
race.
person.
No.
Who was that?
She is Caucasian. And the other cast is predominantly African American with a sprinkling of white chocolate in there.
Yeah.
Right. That is the characters. Well, let me break it down a little bit. So, this is your show. You take go ahead.
So the only thing that I found that was hilarious about Rough Night was the Australian woman.
Played by Kate McKinnon.
Yeah, you know the
SNL.
actor's name. He know, I don't know. So
That's
that's
why
I
it's
think
RockNReviews, not Stephanie Reviews.
Anyway, so we're going to ignore that. That will be cut. Yeah, to me, she made the movie funny and enjoyable, and when she's on screen, she always makes you laugh, you know. The other one, who is supposedly the best friend, or who gave herself the title of best friend.
I never remember her name. I just
she was
call
kind
her.
of annoying, and maybe it was purposefully done, but
I just
nobody
refer to her
behaves
as,
like that.
as like budget Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah,
What's her name? Jillian Bell.
probably.
Yeah, it's that girl from 22 Jump Street, the one who like was kiss fighting with Jonah Hill in the movie. Yeah, Jillian Bell. So
Yeah,
she was kind of annoying.
I don't know if it was purposefully done, honestly. Like, if she was supposed to come across this way, like, still attached to her younger days, and she enjoyed that and whatever, but it was just real annoying.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that there's a huge contrast between Girls Trip and Rough Night. Because both films had that, like, a friend who was jealous of another friend.
Yeah.
But Rough Night did it in this kind of real childish, petulant kind of way. And you keep thinking to yourself, adults don't act like this. Whereas in Girls Trip, with Queen Latifah character and what's that? Regina Hall?
Yeah, Regina.
Regina Hall's character, they had like some tension, and you could tell like Queen Latifah was kind of jealous of her success and whatnot, but it was handled very maturely, like you could see
both of them,
yeah.
they kind of held on to their pride, basically.
Right.
You know, not wanting to
I can understand
always like
adults being like
competing
that.
with each other, I guess, trying to keep up this image.
But it wasn't done in like a petty,
Yeah.
childish way, like in Rough Night, where Jillian Bell character was like real
Behaving like that, and with the girl when she
Yeah.
came in, you know,
Like,
how
I
she was
want to be
getting
the best
on.
friend. Yeah,
That every time she was on screen behaving like that, I was just stupid in my mind. So, Girls Trip, anybody who saw the movie will tell you that Tiffany Haddish stole the show. She, oh my god.
He was asking what the show she was in. She was in Keanu.
Oh, okay. So, my eyes were filled with water at a point in time because her acting was just real. It was on point. It was a little over dramatic, but it worked for the moments that happened in the film. It was just real good.
Yeah, she was the standout.
Yeah.
And she had the most laughs, but I think everybody gave her a real strong performance in Girls Trip on the whole.
They did.
And they did like a few things where they gave the actors some non-conventional roles, like Jada Pinkett Smith.
Was more reserved.
Yeah, she was like quiet, timid, reserved, mom type character. So Queen Latifah was like a gossip columnist kind of thing, where she used to like research rumors on different celebrities and put it out there. Kind of like she was a direct competitor to TMZ.
Yeah.
And they referenced it a couple times in the film. Regina Hall, who is most famous for her roles in Scary Movie. Well, at least to me, I know she was in other movies.
You lying.
But she's the lead in this movie actually, which was surprising, you know, and she did it. She carried it very well.
Based on what you said, I just find all the characters were well portrayed. I don't know if you want to touch on Luke Cage. What is his name?
Mike Coulter.
Yeah. Oh,
so Mike Coulter is the love interest for the main character in this movie. and some white dude is the love interest for Scarlett Johansson character in Rough Night. Mike Coulter is the one that all the women were salty about, whereas in Rough Night, this guy was like, he will do anything to be with Scarlett Johansson. It's much better than in Girls Trip because the dynamic between Regina Hall and Mike Coulter isn't what is initially presented to the audience. You think it's something before, and then they reveal that it's a little more than what you think it is, and it's a lot more interesting than the million times we've seen before in a movie where this kind of like nerdy wallflower type guy with an extremely beautiful woman who everybody says way out of his league, and he's doing everything to try and stay in this woman's life, and so it was more interesting than that. So Girls Trip gets an extra point over Rough Night for having those kind of characters. So the plot of Rough Night involves these friends going to a beach house, I think it was.
Yes, to celebrate Scarlett Johansson's character recently being engaged.
It's like a bachelorette party, and while they having a bachelorette party, the guys home having a bachelor party, and they call a stripper, and the stripper shows up, and hijinks ensue, and the stripper dies. That's not really a spoiler, but the stripper dies. And the rest of the movie is them trying to get rid of his body, and it kind of is like a Weekend at Bernie's type situation because they had to hide the body from the pizza man, and then they're trying to dispose of the body all how. And you've seen this movie before. I'm telling you, if you just sit down and think about it, you know how the movie is going to resolve itself. And well, you can explain what Girls Trip was about.
So Girls Trip was basically a couple girls going on a trip. They're called the Flossy Posse.
Flossy Posse. Flossy Posse.
Alright, anyway. So yeah, these girls, they haven't seen each other for a minute. What they say, about 5 years or something. Yeah, and they decide to meet up again to go on this trip together. And when they arrive, or even before they arrive, shit started to go down. Let's do this shit, bitches! Secrets started to spill, different things. And that's one of the things I liked about it, because some movies, they tend to have this build-up of sorts for certain things to be revealed, and they didn't do that.
The plot is very predictable. Like, I can guess everything that's going to happen in the movie. There's some things
kind of unexpected.
But not in terms of the plot itself. It's more like I didn't know this character was gonna have this relationship with this other character. I didn't know this person was like this. And I didn't know this asshole was gonna put on a Pampers and drive from one end of the country
to the next.
That
was so idiotic.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
What the hell movie?
Worst comedy ever because it really wasn't funny.
Who would do that?
Stupid.
Who would do that?
So let me break it down fair, right? Remember we said the guys was having their bachelor party while the girls was having their bachelorette party. So at one point after the guy died, the stripper, Scarlett Johansson's boyfriend called her, or she called him or something, they end up on a phone call and he call cut off. So he panicked and he was like, oh, I know she was way out of my league and she'll leave me or whatever. So then his friends was like, oh, they read about this astronaut woman who wear a diaper and like just drive for like across the country and then stop to use the toilet or anything. She just drive. And he decided he gonna use that as inspiration and do the same thing. So my boy went buy Pampers. No, adult diapers, right? They designed to wear on their clothes. That they designed it for adults who are incontinent. And they want to wear it under the clothes just like babies could wear clothes with it. But this asshole put on the Pampers and didn't put on a pants over it and just sit down in the car in the Pampers and drive. And of course they do that just so that they can have a funny scene with him and a police pulling him over. You know, I told her in the cinema, the only reason he didn't put on pants is because they wanted that scene to happen, and then it happened.
The only reason.
So Rough Night, you lost points for that shit. Girls Trip didn't have any nonsense like that. Actually, I enjoyed the fact that they lay down some breadcrumbs and you picking it up as the audience, and then they do like a 180 on you and you're like, wait, I didn't see that coming, that was real good.
So, Girls Trip was pretty decent.
Yeah, the plot of Girls Trip was better.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, I got knocked with Girls Trip and the jokes, sometimes the jokes went on a
too
little too long.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, like sometimes they'll have a joke and you'll be like, okay, that was funny, and they keep carrying. I was like, oh my god. But then again, it had more funny jokes than Rough Night. Rough Night was very much hit and miss. I had some genuine laughs from Rough Night, but it was real hit and miss. I guess we get into the humor. We just segue. Good segue. Just
it's only because I'm here.
Because
because usually when he in front of the camera and I'm behind the camera, it don't go so smooth.
Hey, it's easier to do this when you have somebody to talk to and it's not just you talking to a camera. Okay?
Il Burno.
I even nothing. You're gonna take your shame.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Why would
You're gonna take your embarrassment. Il Burno. Il Burno. Rough Night had some genuine laughs in it. It did make me laugh a few times. Especially Kate McKinnon character, but Kate McKinnon has always made me laugh. She's funny, she's genuinely funny.
I've never seen her in anything other than
SNL, man. SNL.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's do the Hillary Clinton character.
Oh, yes!
Right.
She does do that good. Yeah,
right, so
okay.
Kate McKinnon, funny. It had some laughs along the way, but honestly, like, I try not to think about specific things that make me laugh in the movie.
She wasn't enough to carry the whole movie.
Girls Trip win in all 3 categories.
Girls
Sorry, you're Rough Night.
Girls Trip was the movie that we were looking for in a chick flick.
Rough Night marketed itself as Bridesmaids meets The Hangover.
And they feel.
And Girls Trip, I would say, was more like that. It more hit those same heights of comedy as Bridesmaid and the first Hangover than Rough Night ever did. Because Girls Trip was consistently entertaining from start to finish. There was no point in the movie where I was like, oh my god.
So long again.
Yeah, we had.
You didn't even feel the time.
Although no. I have one knock for it. Like, this had to do either with editing or the way they portray the thing. 2 knocks actually. Yeah, but remember at the end when they were wrapping up the movie, it feel like more time had passed than what had actually passed.
Oh, you mean like longer than the weekend?
So like, they had a big climax.
At the end of it, it seemed as though they were all wrapping up to head home, basically, and then just so we realized, no, the weekend's still happening. I want some weekends like that, so Girls Trip, before they could organize that, that'll be good.
And I said I wasn't gonna talk about music, but if you're a fan of P. Diddy and Mariah Carey and
Mariah Carey actually sing on you.
a lot of but how you just attacking all these people in this movie?
And they use the Essence Festival as a
yeah, but what I see is they use this festival, but there's a bunch of celebrities that nobody hear about in years, boy, like P. Diddy and Neo. Is Neo?
Yeah.
When last Neo put that song?
You make me wanna sing another love song.
In a while, but
and they're singing all these songs from like 2005 and did he dance in the movie?
Yes, you see him with him, right?
I didn't see that. So like they use a bunch of outdated singers or whatever, but you know, it didn't really do the film. That was the message. Unlike Rough Night, who tried to do this whole feminist angle, and in order to make the women look stronger, they had to like embarrass the men. So it was like, you know, they had to do this whole thing where it's the woman going out and wanting to do drugs and have unprotected sex and all that, and the guys drinking wine.
Oh, it was
wine. I think it was wine. They're drinking wine. And it's like, okay, fine, guys could do that, but why have to do it in such a emasculating way? And then they put the guy in a Pampers and have him drive cross country. It wasn't even funny. And it's like, Girls Trip, again, better writing. They empowered women in that movie without having to take pot shots at men. you know, I didn't see the drama unfolding in the movie as them trying to take pot shots at men. These things is actually happening, and they did it in a very unique and interesting way. So go see Girls Trip. Tickets to the show in the cinema. And obviously Girls Trip is the winner.
It is.
Though Rough Night is entertaining at points, there are more things that sucked about it than rock. So sorry Rough Night, you get a sucked. And Girls Trip definitely gets a rocked. See it. Only see Rough Night if you have nothing else to watch and you can watch it for free somewhere. Don't pay to watch it. Go and pay to watch Girls Trip.
Definitely pay. So that's a wrap for this video, guys. It was nice being here. If you like this video, don't forget to whine on that like button. Hell, people can't say anything after that. And throw some waste on the share button as well.
Tiffany had a show come and shove a bottle when the sun don't shine in your booty hole. And don't worry about infections, because you can't get no infection in your booty hole.
It's a booty hole.
We're leaving this in.
If you want to see more videos with Stephanie in it, make sure to leave a comment down below and let her know that you enjoyed having her on the show and
Yes,
she's entertaining.
please do.
Show her some love and she'll be back.
Yes, I will.
But if you'll frighten her away, then she won't come back and you won't have all these things to laugh at.
I don't scare easily.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Alright, us. Anyway, we have to go and watch Game of Thrones now, so we're leaving it right here. Don't forget to do all the things that she tells you to do. And remember, we're not movie critics.
But we can definitely
Rock a review. See you at the cinema.